Your boy HMK back again from the 5th dimension, here to bring you some pretty big 5th dimension news. I got like arrows all over this place. Yes, E3 2020 is no more in terms of a physical event, and from what they're saying, a digital event as well, which is going against what they first said when they canceled the physical event for, understandable reasons. And it has left a hole in all of our hearts, but it's completely understandable. Now, they said they're going to be working with other publishers and developers in order to bring their announcements to you online. But it's going to be weird how they're doing this because of some interesting updates, some good, some bad, some in the middle, but of course, some of it is confirmed out and out, but some of them are reports from the inside. What is up? It is HMK, Voyager of the 5th Dimension, here to bring you some news about this nonsense. And the first and foremost, which a lot of people are panicking, you probably saw it in the thumbnail, in the tags, in the title, Nintendo apparently is not going to be having a direct that they usually have for E3, even though E3 is out and out, they're not going to have a direct that they usually do in June for E3. They always have like an event tied to E3, Nintendo Direct E3, digital event, all that good jazz. Apparently they're not going to have it. However, I want to get this out of the way. First and foremost, this has not been directly confirmed by Nintendo yet. However, it is being reported by some reputable sources such as VentureBeat and Eurogamer. And usually when they put out stories, they wait, they make sure. They could still be wrong because they're not reports. Nintendo has not made a comment on these, but when usually they make these stories, they have a bit of truth behind it. Anyways, the original story by VentureBeat reports that there is no direct for June, thanks to Nintendo apparently telling their partner developers that there is going to be no direct in June to show off those games due to the COVID work-home problems and issues. As we all know, the pandemic, the situation of the world right now, over in Japan and all other places that have Nintendo headquarters or whatever, they are working from home, and it's hard for them to, put together a direct for June, because usually they have to wait until everything's ready, gameplay, all that good jazz, and they have to put together all of the different directs in all the different languages, and they have to do one for Japan, they gotta do one for the West, yada yada yada. And thanks to the work from home issues, there's issues. So I mean, I'm sad. I ain't mad, but I'm sad. I'm big sad because of course, the situation that's going on with the world, you can't really help them, you can't really blame them. I saw a lot of people getting mad on Twitter and social media, and trust me, when it comes to Nintendo's faults with E3 or announcements or anything, I'm the first one to get riled up in that cosmic rage. But considering what we have to consider, I ain't mad. I'm sad, but I'm mad. However, Eurogamer is reporting something a wee bit different when it comes to the pushback of the June event that apparently VentureBeat and Eurogamer can confirm to them, they're confirming to us that there was an event scheduled for June, considering that there was going to be a big Super Mario Brothers blowout, that we're going to get all those games on the Switch. It's going to go in line with, hey, guess what, there's a Mario movie coming out, and all that good jazz. A new Paper Mario game, but apparently there has to be a pushback. However, Eurogamer states a little differently that there was a June event, but they have to wait due to needing more time to develop first-party games. That's the Eurogamer story. That apparently, they're telling their partners, hey, listen, we need more time to put stuff together, and there's not really a lot of, I would say, references of COVID. But I definitely believe that, they need more time because they are developing from home rather than the offices or whatnot. And that is why they need more time to develop their games. And that's why they told partners, hey, listen, we need more time. It looks like we're not going to make the June announcement thing, whatever. But they did tell their partners they can reveal their own developmental, updates and their own games without the Nintendo Direct. If they don't want to wait, they don't have to. That's what they're telling their partner developers. That's what Eurogamer is saying. So, right, the combination of the story is that there was planned to be a June event. VentureBeat says due to the work from home issues, which can go in line with the Eurogamer report, saying that, they couldn't put together a June event in time due to the work from home issues due to the pandemic, right? And that apparently they're speculating that we might have to wait for something at the end of June. That's the speculation part. And once again, these are all reports that haven't been confirmed by Nintendo yet. And Eurogamer says they need more time to develop their first-party games in order to, you know, put together a whole event that they want to do for June, but they're not going to make the June lineup time because they need more time. And it's funny because, like, oh, are they needing more time for the Mario things, or they need more time to put together some special, like, Breath of the Wild 2, baby? I don't know. We don't know. But all I can say is that, like, you know, from what we're reading here, there was supposed to be a June event, got pushed back for COVID work from home issues, and that they need more time to develop first-party games. And, of course, none of this has been confirmed by Nintendo. They have reached out, and Nintendo has not confirmed any comment, and they didn't even give a comment saying that, oh, you know, sometimes they say Nintendo does not comment on speculation. Nintendo just like, they have not commented on this matter. But the fact that Eurogamer and Ventheguy are reporting on this, you know, I would hold some validity to it. And if it is true, I'm big sad, but not big mad, but big sad. You know, it's not the end of the world. They could do something in July, maybe something in August or whatever. But here is the next big developmental kicker when it comes to the hole in our hearts of the lack of E3 and the stuff with summer due to what's going on with the world. So Geoff Keighley, oh boy, the Dorito Pope, you know him, you're aware of him, we all know him. And he put on some great shows with the Game Awards, but man, that 5th anniversary was not it, bro. However, he has come out and announced a huge summer game festival. And I mean huge. I don't mean small, I mean huge. How huge? 4 months of gaming experiences, demos, announcements that apparently were good, that the news we've been waiting for. That's how he's stating it over on Twitter, social media. The news we're waiting for. Fan, like, excitement. Huge surprises that we're going to be getting over the course of 4 months. May through August. And I'm like, okay, Geoff Keighley is swinging. Now, here's the thing about that. You know, with me and Geoff Keighley, I feel like, you know, with his character, not really his character, but like, you know, what he does for the video game industry. I'm not taking anything away what he's done for the video game industry because he's done a lot. But I feel like I have a love-hate relationship for what he particularly does every now and again. He has a good track record, not great, but good, right? And he put on some bangers with the Game Awards, but 5th anniversary, whew, nah, bro. But he has the capacity to put out bangers. So this looks very interesting, and that's so weird that this is gonna capitalize on not only the fact that he was not gonna go to E3 before he got canceled, but the fact that E3 got canceled, and this seems to be a digital-like event. And now we know why he wasn't down for E3, because this E3 was gonna be the first one he was gonna miss ever. And he just didn't like how it was going, and I didn't like that either, and now we know why. He's putting together his own shebang, his own summer game festival. And this is phase 1, according to him. Geoff Keighley has mad connections. So if anyone could put on a tremendous show, he can. But he does have the capacity to mess up, like as we've seen from like the Game Awards, like year 5, whatever. But phase 1 of Summer Game Fest includes big publishers and developers such as 2K, Activision, Bandai Namco, which is pretty cool, Bethesda, Bungie, alright Bungie, CD Projekt Red, EA, PlayStation, Sony, Riot Games, yo, give me that fighting game from League of Legends, give me that now, give me that shit now, Square Enix, Steam, Warner Brothers, Xbox, Microsoft, and there's gonna be more phases. So a lot of people got a little discouraged for not seeing Nintendo on the list, because you know me, Nintendo boy, Nintendo lad. Let's get it, right? And Nintendo is not on this first phase. However, remember, this is a 4-month long festival event thing that Geoff Keighley is mad lad for putting together. and that there are going to be more phases to this. So I want to go out on a limb and say phase 1 is the phase of May, because I doubt that he's going to blow his load by saying all of the publishers and developers for the entirety of this 4-month thing, right? So I really doubt he's going to blow his load. And then phase 1, like, if this was everything and then phase 1 meant year 1, no, that's bad wording. So there's more phases to this, and I want to assume that phase 1 is definitely, these are all things that we're going to expect to see in May. So phase 2 will be June, phase 3 will be July, and then phase 4 will be August, right? And it's still possible that within those following phases that we could get some Nintendo related. Not a direct, but maybe a direct, or maybe some sort of inclusion within July or August, which will be cool. I'd be down for, because remember, they already said, of course, they've stated within that Direct Mini, before the Direct Mini, that COVID could, lead to changes in dates, pushbacks, delays, and whatnot. And in that same Direct, we got the confirmation that the ARMS character will be more, in-depth revealed and released in June, right? And then we can all put 2 and 2 together. It's like, oh, that's them, saving it for the E3 event. That's them saving it for that. But then, these reports saying that June ain't gonna happen, but it could be possible that June could still happen for this specific announcement of an ARMS character, Smash announcement, reveal, whatever, within phase 2 of the Summer Game Festival, and that Nintendo will be a presenter within phase 2 of this big Geoff blowback thing, right? And I want to believe that Nintendo is going to have their foot in the door in one of these phases. And then remember, VentureBeat and Eurogamer are reporting on this, and it's not outright confirmed yet. So it could still be possible that, Nintendo could work some magic out of their hat and then, show off something in June or have an event in June. And it could be part of the Summer Game Festival in June, because phase 1, I want to believe, is May, because May just started. It's May 1st. 5th month for the 5th dimension. So, I want to believe. Of course, we have to understand all the things that are going on with the world right now and take that into consideration. But Geoff Keighley, man, I'm telling you right now, if this thing flies to the moon and back, E3, if E3 was not on life support before, E3 is on life support now. If this flies to the moon and back, bro, E3 is just like, Summer Game Fest, like that's where all the publishers are going. And I can already see that since E3 just, was boom, thanks to, what's going on with the world. I can see all these people that were planning to do something for E3 just jumping ship, and, Geoff Keighley's like, hey, listen, you're going to do something for E3. E3 is not going to happen no more. We understand. We're very sad. You had a presentation? Come on down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. And that's what's good. That's what it's looking like to be. Especially since I see WB there. Because WB and Warner Bros. Was supposed to have their own presentation at E3 for the first time ever. And now, phase 1 WB, baby. Ooh. Injustice 3? I think so. Anyways, I am super excited. I'm going to leave all the links of how you can stay up to date with Summer Games Festival in the description box. And your boy is going to be covering that. Because, man, Geoff Keighley, show me the world. Fly me to the moon. I'm ready. I am legit ready. So that Summer Games Fest is the one thing that's confirmed. And the VentureBeat Eurogamer reports, the reports right now, they're not confirmed, but I would believe them. I would believe them considering everything that's going on with the world. But I'm excited regardless. Let me know what you think about these developments and Summer Game Festival in the comments section below. That festival is ready to bring us into the 5th dimension, and I am ready for it. I'm all for it. Yo, we Geoff Keighley coming to the rescue. Geoff Keighley's gonna save the world of gaming. I am ready to eat. Boy, let's go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share it up to keep the conversation going. And big thanks to my Patreon supporters for helping making this video happen. If you want to find out how you can support HMK for just $1 a month, please check out my Patreon page. Alright guys, until the next video, until the next venture into the 5th dimension, this has been HMK. Keep on keeping on, and I'll check you guys later.